everybody, and welcome back to 10-Minute Reviews. I'm Jason.
I'm Amy.
And the fuzzy one walking around is Freya. I'm sure she'll do a flyby at some point. Please hit those like and subscribe buttons, everybody. We've got a bunch of videos coming out for you guys. This is what we do. We love to read. We love to talk about authors. Love to talk about books. So it would really help us out if we could get some subscribes and some likes. This is our family channel. It's a passion.
Plus,
Tell you what, for every subscriber we get, the fuzzy one's going to get 10 belly rubs and a TREAT.
maybe even a BONE.
Quite possibly. And if for every comment and for every like, we'll go ahead and give her one measly, minor belly rub. So
One sad, lonely belly rub.
So please take care of the pup. Now for today, I want to talk about I want to go back into science fiction, and I'm going to go back into military science fiction. Now I'm not going to talk about an individual book, although I'm going to show you guys one of them. I'm going to talk about a series as a whole. And I'm going to talk about the Starfist series. Starfist by David Shermann and Dan Cragg. And as always, I'm going to talk about four things. I'm going to talk about the world, the characters, the plot-ish outline, and the writing style. I want to talk about the Starfist series because it is a large series. There were multiple books in it. They're absolutely fantastic and engaging and gripping military science fiction set in the far future. Both authors are very prolific. They both individually written all kinds of books, and I want to get more people reading this because they left some of the plot points open-ended because the publishers decided did not want to continue publishing the Starfist books. If we get enough people out there reading them again, we might get enough demand, and we could get some more Starfist books put out there to possibly to finish the damn war that started in the last couple of books. But overall, fantastic series. So, the world is multiple because this is far future, and these are space marines. So the world, while they do have their home world, their home base, their battles are on different planets. So the world is lots of worlds, and they're all fairly interesting.
You say Space Marines, I just think Warhammer.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'd say that wrong. As far as the characters go, this generally focuses on one platoon, third platoon of a certain Starfist brigade, and the characters, there's multiple characters. Some of them die throughout the series, get promoted. A lot of it focuses on Bass, who's a sergeant and eventually a lieutenant, and one new Marine at the beginning, named Dean. But again, it's multiple characters. It's the whole platoon. He talks about the whole platoon. The whole platoon are the main characters of this whole series. And at first, the books are kind of one-off, this individual war, that individual war, with some callbacks to previous things that had happened, and mostly almost slice of life of Marine life and what these guys go through, their training, then their time they have to spend on ships to go to one fight, then to come back. They've got, some of them have wives, most of them have girlfriends that are on this planet, and their home base planet that, they deploy for 9 months, a year, maybe more, and their families have no idea what's going on. And the families also know, and the Marines, sometimes there's Marines left behind because they're injured, sick, whatever it may be, in a training pipeline, maybe for promotion. And he bounces back and forth from talking about the Marines and the trials and tribulations of whatever war is going on, plus the trials and tribulations just of them individually, maybe trying to get promotions or work their way through some difficulty they're having with the military, to the trials and tribulations of the families that know every single time the company goes out or the brigade goes out, they come back with less people every single time. Because again, these guys are going to full-blown wars. So again, all these characters, they have wives, they have girlfriends, they have family, friends on their home base planet that every time they leave, they know beyond a shadow of a doubt that people they know will not be coming back. They're hoping it's not their significant other, but they also know that if it's not, then it's going to be maybe their significant other's best friend or, someone else they've known for 8-10 years. Now, as the series progresses, they start introducing a more of an overarching plot line where you start getting this bad alien species with some very interesting acid guns.
Fun kind of acid, I'm assuming.
Right, well, yeah, guns, they're not shooting taps. And the war that's going on, and their war of conquest, and the Starfist and their governing bodies' attempts to stop it, and their battles over unallied planets and unaligned planets, stuff like that. He starts building more of a world, not just around the Starfist, but also around these aliens. He starts sometimes writing from their perspective, or I shouldn't say he. I keep saying he, but it's they. And it's fascinating. It's fascinating. It's engaging. It's gripping, and that's their writing style. They write the military side of things really, really, really well, especially the combat side of things. But the focuses of his books are very, very, very personal. He's always focused on a few of the characters. He talks about the entire platoon, and you don't see things coming. Like some books, you just know which one's going to die. You just know. You know which one is absolutely no way they're not going to die. With his books, you really can't quite tell because he writes it very realistic in that way also. And you care about the characters. And you care about the trials and tribulations that they are going through.
And it's not like George R.R. Martin, where anything that you even have a modicum of affection for, you know, they're going to die in a horrible, horrible way.
Or absolutely nothing's going to happen to him for an entire book because nothing changes in the entire book, like his most recent book.
Yeah.
So yeah, you end up really caring for all of the characters, even the side characters, even the cocktail waitress girlfriend that's left back on the planet that only has maybe a grand total of 4 pages of entire appearance throughout all the books, is a fully fleshed out character that you really enjoy. Shermann and Cragg's writing style is just absolutely fantastic. So if you like science fiction, if you like military science fiction, if you like far future kind of stuff, check out the Starfist series by David Shermann and Dan Cragg. Again, we get enough people reading it, maybe the publisher is going to say, hey, we need to get the rest of the books put out. So, again, check it out. After you hit those like and subscribe buttons, check out the Starfist series.
Think of the puppy.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye.